welcome to my channel. This is Nia Talk, and yeah, we're just going to talk about why people don't speak up, why people are afraid, and why I continue to speak up on my channel and will not stop. As much as retaliation I can get and fear that people want to install in me, nothing has happened. I just want to put that out there because I feel like that stops a lot of black girls from wanting to make content, and we need to talk about it. Like, comment, subscribe. We are trying to get this channel to 10K, which we can before the end of the year. I don't care. We're going to do it. 10K subscribers, here we come. And I'm proud of myself, and I'm proud of y'all. I just also want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed and been there for me, my day ones. I love y'all, but let's get into this conversation really quickly. So you have to understand, a lot of people are afraid of speaking up because of retaliation. A lot of people are afraid of speaking up because of being ostracized by a group. And specifically, when you are at, say, even a PWI, a predominantly white institution, a predominantly white corporation, speaking out as a black person and then being shunned by that little black group that you did have can feel like crap. I get it. But for me, with my personality, and I wouldn't say, okay, maybe I am a rebel, but I would say, you know, I've always had the personality where it's like I just can't not speak up. Not speaking up actually hurts me. Like, I feel drenched and drained. I can't do it. A lot of people can just do that and walk through life, but I can't. Going through my 20s, I'm 27, and I've noticed that a lot of people don't want to speak up even at this age because they feel like they're not going to fit in. Now, me being 27, it doesn't even make a difference for how I was when I was younger, because I was always told, like, hey, if you don't like what someone's doing or you don't like what's going on, you say something. If that person loves you and they mess with you, they're going to change it. If they don't, then they're not, and you just have to walk away. As an adult, I've learned you don't even have to say anything, though, sometimes. Like, I've been in situations where I've learned from my past and people who have done me wrong, where it's like, okay, I see the signs, let me get up out of here, let me skedaddle, no words, no nothing, and I'm gone. Even when it comes to dating, like, if a guy texts me too late, if he doesn't give me a good morning text, if you don't communicate in the way that you're supposed to as a man, I'm not going to tell you I want good morning text. I'm not going to tell you you should just know. And if you don't know, then you're just not meant for me. And that is okay. Simple. I really feel like on YouTube, Instagram, we're sold a story too of the perfect life. Like, you'll see a lot of black content creators talk about how I married my college sweetheart, I moved out, I have an apartment, I have a house, I have a husband, I'm a mom, I got married. You see all of these things that people do, but if they were really happy, why would they be on here on YouTube trying to make it, but also trying to tell you that their life is perfect, when if their life is perfect, I don't think they would be on there at all showing the things that they show and how. You don't need to prove that you have a good life if you know you have a good life. Now, I'm not saying don't get on here on YouTube and don't show, like, you know, good moments. We love memories. This is your time capsule. But I always take note of how things are portrayed in the black community. I always take note of what people think is successful. And that also goes into speaking out. So you see how I'm speaking out the BS that I see in the black community on the internet? You'll have people attack me, right? They'll be like, I don't like what she's saying. I want to live that. I want to do that. I don't like what Nia's saying. Like, they act like big babies just because I'm saying something true, and it just hurts their feelings. I've gotten that all my life. Should someone retaliate against you just because you're speaking the truth and they're really hurt? Absolutely not. That shit is weird. But people do it. People do it all the time. It happens to me on a daily. I say a lot of things that people don't want to hear. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to see the truth. And that's what I talk about on my channel. I'm here to protect black women ultimately. And I feel at the end of the day, black women need a safe space everywhere and deserve a safe space everywhere. And that's something that a lot of people, especially with Trump being in office, don't want. They do not want black women to have a safe space. And I'm not going to spend the next 4 years quiet. I'm not. And you shouldn't either. Don't pay attention to people that want to tap dance for the YT person, because they think that, oh, if I hate myself, me being that bad person, right? If I don't like my blackness, then I'll be able to fit in and go with the flow. Like, it's more like people see the power that there is in groups, and nothing better to bring a group together, which is hate. Hate flourishes. Like, When I tell you, when it comes to that whole election, I know this is going off topic, but we're going to talk about retaliation. When it comes to that whole election and Trump winning because of the Latino community, when you think about it, what brought them together was them not wanting to be associated with black people. They didn't want to be associated with anything but whiteness. And now look at them, they're getting shipped out like there's no tomorrow, which is unfortunate. Not all Latino people voted for Trump, but I just want to throw that in there because it shows you how people feel like, you know what, I have to fit in, I have to do this, I have to be this, I have to be white. Like, that's what they're thinking to themselves. So therefore, they're going to go do it. And guess what? Now people are getting deported in their own community, which is awful. 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 Like, I don't know what to say. Like, the brain cells is just not there for some people, and there's nothing we can do about that. But what we can do is protect black women and protect black people at the end of the day. So even with me saying that, I'm gonna get retaliated against, and people just retaliate. Luckily, it's just a keyboard, but I do understand it is scary to speak up. But you have to. If you don't speak up, you're not gonna be living your life to the fullest, and you're not gonna be living your life being yourself. Being yourself. Stop caring what people think. Like, honestly, I know it hurts, it sucks, people say mean things, but you have to understand, when it's coming from out of their mouth, that means they don't like themselves. They see you as something that they could never be, and that's kind of what I love. I'm like, you see me, you could never be me. So you got to keep pushing it. Remember what you stand for. Don't forget why you created your content. Don't forget what you're doing. Be yourself. Like I said, be messy, be minimal, be maximal. I'm just on a new route and figuring this out and doing things on my own channel, but I do see a lot of BS in the black community that flourishes, and I will just say, please be cautious when you follow content about couples and this and that and you idealize them. I do dating coaching sessions, I talk about things, stuff like that, and I don't like couple content. Because couples don't show you the bad part. And when they do show you the bad part, it is acted out so much. Anybody that's willing to profit off of your insecurities is not the person you want to be or to be giving the money, which is your views. Like, comment, subscribe. We're going to have more content for later, but I just wanted to say, be yourself. Say what you got to say. Retaliation is not right. Be strong. Bye, y'all.